Hello, everybody. It is me, Jody Clark. How are you guys? Tonight we're switching it up a little bit. I am usually the co host of this show, and tonight Nalani Rude is going to interview me. So we will get started here in just a second. Adding. Let's see. Let me know if you guys
Hello.
can hear and see me.
Hey.
Yay! Here we are again.
All right. Hand over the host torch. I'm excited.
I am
Yes.
too. You look great.
I feel great. I'm telling you, I feel great. I was talking to a gal the other day and she's like, if you're okay with feeling old and aging, that's on you. I'm like, I'm stealing that. You want to age and be old? That's fine. That's on you. But we don't. And
No.
it's with great pleasure that I get to interview Miss Jody Clark. Woo, woo. Heart Jody up. I mean, you guys have seen her transformation out there, right? Oh my goodness. She's looking hot girl, hot girl. All right, so let's get all the craziness out of the way. We are not trying to replace your relationship with your doctor, give you medical advice. By all means, go talk to your doctor, sign them up for the gel. But this is just going to open your eyes for what is out there and the possible benefits. So, Jody Clark, please tell us how young you are. We'll start there.
For 47.
47. Girl, you're looking good for 47. And how long have you been on the gel?
It has been a little bit over 13 months now.
Oh my gosh, time flies, right?
Right,
It just
right.
flies. And who introduced you to this awesome sauce gel?
That would be you.
I remember that day.
So I'm going to interrupt for just a second. I was watching the men's testimony, and it was Colin Watson interviewing Peter, and he asked that same question. And Peter goes, Nalani Rude, and Colin goes, that's so funny. The last few people I've interviewed, they've all said Nalani Rude.
I've gotten busy, y'all.
Yeah.
I've gotten busy. I'm in love and I'm talking.
Yes. So I had to share that. Sorry, I thought that was funny.
I love it. I mean, how can you not? Like you're
No?
doing a disservice to people if you don't tell them about the gel. Don't be embarrassed. Get over whatever. Just get to helping people. Seriously.
Yes.
Get to helping people.
Yes.
17 years old, you guys. We got the bomb.com product. Okay, so like I've seen your transformation, but speak to us about some of the things that you have seen. What have you experienced? Some of your benefits.
Okay, I jotted some things down because I was like, oh, I'm going to be nervous, so I want to remember. But
Yeah.
it started within a few days, and it was the sleep. And that was amazing. I have worked, as a nurse, I tell people, for 19 years, and I always thought I slept good, but it was actually, I was just crashing. I never had dreams. I never woke up rested. And after a few days, it was like dreams. I woke up, I have energy for days. I don't crash, at 2 or 3 in the afternoon anymore. My focus, I can multitask. I am a morning person now. I wake up excited for the day. I can actually talk to you before the
Yeah.
first hour.
Yeah.
I noticed I no longer have road rage living here in Denver. Our traffic is catching up with Colorado or with California. And I would yell, and Chase would make fun of me. Mom, they can't hear you. And I'm like, I don't care, and I would yell anyway. And now I'm like, have a great day,
Right.
as you cut me off, or whatever it may
Right.
be. So no more road rage. I struggled with having bowel movements regularly for 14 years. I took stool softeners. I lived on Gas X. I lived on everything just to be able to go. And I would say within the first 3 weeks of that, and I remember even calling you and saying,
Yeah, I know.
and now I am literally regular. I go every day. I go every other day. I was a chronic sufferer of headaches and migraines, which I know now was lack of sleep, stress, etc.
Yeah.
You name it. Now I may have head discomfort once or twice a month. It's never really that bad. So that was huge. My varicose veins in my legs were gross. I had a ton, and they are actually starting to fade and go away. My hair is not coming out in clumps anymore. I feel like my skin keeps getting better. Like it's crazy. My nails are just strong and don't break at that same spot every single time, you know. So my nails, but then libido. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, I am a single person. So now I am literally breaking my neck to look. Nice cologne is very exciting to me. I love it. I mean, I had a sheet somewhere. It was a notebook sheet of paper, front and back. Bladder control was another huge thing. You don't cough or sneeze. Having 3 kids, your bladder muscle weakens as you age as well. So I'm
Yeah,
able
it
to,
betrays us. It
yeah,
betrays us.
totally. So I'm able to cough, laugh, sneeze, jump, and not have to worry about any leakage. So I keep noticing things. And the big thing is we focus on what's wrong with us, which is huge. But when that problem goes away, you don't think about it anymore.
Right.
So I've had several times where people have said, hey, this or hey, that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have
Right.
that too.
Right.
So I tune in, I pay attention, and I feel like 13 months, it's still amazing. And I feel like it just keeps getting better.
Right. That's right. It's like the pebble in the shoe. You're walking and it's bothering you. It's bothering you. You're thinking about it all the time. It's rubbing. It's annoying, and all of a sudden it loosens. You don't think about it. It's out of your shoe. Now all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden you forget that issue with the back, or by 5 o'clock this is hurting or whatever. Like you
Yes.
guys, you get amnesia. You get amnesia
Yes.
on how bad you
Yes.
used to feel.
Yes. And one more thing
Oh,
I will throw in there. Getting older and having a cocktail night. Oh my gosh, I would wake up miserable the next day, and it would sometimes carry into the next day. Well, I have noticed that since I have been on the gel, I wake up and I don't miss a beat. Not that I drink that often, but when I do, I tend to drink maybe too much. And I can get up the next day and keep going. So, sorry, just thought of that.
yeah, we didn't rally. We don't rally like we used to when you're younger.
Right, right.
Okay, so what is your dose and how often? Like, give us the deets.
Okay, so I do full pump morning and night. Occasionally, I'll do an afternoon pump if I think about it. I don't always think about it, so I'm not really good. I love my wrist. I do a lot on my right foot because that was my problem foot. Um, that's it. Just rotate it around 2 times a day, 5 days a week. I take 2 days off.
Yeah, perfect. Have you changed your diet? Are you exercising? Anything like that?
I am working on being more disciplined with exercise.
Girl, it's so hard.
It is. It's hit or miss, but I have decided this past week that I do have 2 minutes, and now I'm working on 3 minutes of a plank. So if nothing else, I'm getting a plank in. I do some walking, but no, nothing crazy. Diet wise, because of our new product, I try to limit my carbs, and some days I'm good and some days I'm not. So
Good. Well, there you go. Okay, now here's the big one. What do you tell somebody that's just a fence sitter? They're unsure. They're not on the gel.
uh, we are all going to age. We're all going to age. It doesn't matter. I didn't think I really had that much going on with me. I really didn't. But then the more I was on the gel, the more the little things that I just accepted started to go away. Was amazing. But also being a nurse, being in the healthcare, I know for a fact, and I know thousands of patients over 19 years worth, that people wait until something is wrong and then they want a fix.
Right.
And it just doesn't happen that way. So even if you have no issues, this would be a very proactive way to help your health, and your health is your greatest wealth.
Yes, I love that. So you heard it from Miss Jody Clark. Get on the gel. Just
Right.
get on the gel. What are you waiting for? We are so excited to hear your transformation. We've been watching. We've been cheering you on. We've just been amazed. And I know some of the benefits that she can't say on here. She's confided in me. I'm telling you, you better get on. You better get
Yes,
on.
yes, yes.
Well, don't bombard Jody if you are not her person that was added into the group. Don't message her. Don't bombard her. Please go back to the person that added you to this group, and they've got access to the same wonderful gel that we do. They will get you started if you're not sure. Find out who one of the admins are in the group, and they will help find you back to your person. And let's get you going. Let's get you gelling like yesterday. Come on.
Right,
Thank
right.
you so much for having me. It's been super fun playing host. I love it.
Yes, thank you. Oh my
You're
gosh, you
welcome.
did awesome. I appreciate it. And thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. And we will be back next week. Have a great night.